Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss how to find the midpoint of a line segment and also how to find the distance between 2 points. You will have access to a formula sheet which will have the formulas for you right here. So you just have to click on this little plus sign to expand the formula and see it. And first, the midpoint, because that's the easiest, and you also have to draw it. But first, we need to find the coordinates. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have got 2 points, point A with coordinates. So you start at the origin, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3 to the left. So that means that your x coordinate is going to be -3. And then you are going 7 up. So that's the coordinate of the first point. The coordinates of the second point are, again, you start at the origin, you're going to go 1 to the left. So that's -1. And then you're going to go 2 up. By the way, this is second quadrant. So remember, the quadrants go counterclockwise. This is the first and the second, third, and fourth. Okay, so in order to find the midpoint, and we'll call it point C, we are going to average the x coordinates of each point. So this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So first we're going to take x1, add x2, divide that by 2, so that would be the x coordinate, and then y1 plus y2 divided by 2, that'll be the y coordinate. Now you will have access to the Desmos calculator. When I'm splitting screen, you really cannot open it in a sidebar, but if it's full screen, if you scroll up over here to the little page and on the top right, you will see that Desmos Scientific Calculator is available, and it can hover over. Right? So you can just open it and move it around. And I just want to compute the averages. So let me click on the fraction. On the top, I'm going to write the x coordinates. So this would be -3 plus -1. All negative numbers, when you substitute them, I always recommend putting parentheses, so just in case. And that will not hurt anything and sometimes will help. Okay, so that means that the x coordinate would be -2. So let me put that here, -2, comma, and then the y coordinate is going to be the average of the y's. So again, I click on the fraction, put the y coordinates, which is 2 and 7, divide that by 2. Now it wants to input the answer, but generally speaking, we do not like decimals. So we want to just leave them as either fractions or integers. So Desmos can convert a number to a fraction by clicking on the little circle. So that is 9/2. I guess not in here. I don't know if it's gonna, oh no, it actually wants decimals in this case. Okay, well, fine. So that's 4.5 because it was complaining. All right, now in terms of the distance, it says enter exact distance, decimal values are not allowed. So what is the formula for the distance? Again, that was part of the formula sheet. So for the distance, what we do is we are going to subtract the x coordinates. It doesn't matter which order because we are squaring the result. Then we subtract the y coordinates, also square the result, and then we take the square root. Now the square root you just take at the very, very end. So just go ahead and compute this expression on the calculator and then take the square root at the very, very end. Okay, so let's do that. So let's take the first x coordinate, which is -3, and this time we subtract the other x coordinate, which is -1. Okay, and when I'm subtracting, put in parentheses around -1, squaring that, plus. Now we take the y coordinate, so that would be 7, subtract the other y coordinate, that's 2, square that. So that is 29. Okay, and so now in here, I will just type square root of 29, and let's submit just to check our answer. And it looks like everything is fine, but I forgot to put C on the plot because it wants me to put the C on the plot, the midpoint. So it's going to be -2, 4.5. So that would be like right here. Okay, so now let's submit again, and now everything is good.